If you caught last month's devlog, you already know we spent March focusing on one core mechanic, the bite. While exploring different directions, we realized that the bite was the one thing that really checked all the boxes and felt more like Stay Dead. We realized pretty quickly, even though we were doing a lot, progress was actually slowing down. Because the truth is, we worked better when we were building together, not just in parallel. We knew we needed to work faster. More importantly, we needed to build something that's actually fun. And if you had to ask 5 game devs how to have fun, you'd probably throw them into a game jam. And that's exactly what we did. Short sprints, build something playable, test it, break it, laugh about it, fix it. And instead of just making more prototypes, we committed to building something a bit more real. Our first actual demo of the year. We will have a layout with rooms that we could run around in, throw enemies into things, break stuff, and keep building on without starting from scratch every time. That way, we could take a step back, figure out what worked, and clean it up just enough to keep going. Rinse, repeat. Since we knew we would only be using the bite, we asked ourselves, how much can we get out of this one thing? And that's where it started feeling less like a feature and more like a system. Since we shifted priorities, we ran into a bunch of issues that needed fixing. A lot of the systems were not developed with this new focus in mind, so we needed to go back into old code and refactor things to accommodate the demo we were building. Like the doors, for example. Every time we added a new one, we had to wire it up manually. But the moment we added a new room or tricked something, they wouldn't work as we intended. So we gave doors IDs, let rooms handle their own lock and unlock logic, and now when we add something new, we're not rebuilding the whole thing. We can just use whatever we built and move on. Same thing with enemies, waves, the grab and throw, breakable objects, etc. Because before it worked, but in its own context. And now we can actually add content without things falling apart. Now, while all of this sounds great, this build is held together with staples, duct tape, and a bit of hope. We knew going into it that we were moving fast, and that obviously came with a few side effects. At one point, we were looking at the console and we thought, cool, 100+ errors, which is not what you want to see, but also we expected it. We knew we were taking on technical debt, because the goal wasn't make this perfect, it was make it fun. Yay! And weirdly enough, even in that state, it started to feel like the funnest version we've ever built so far. The whole point of this demo was to really just answer one thing: can this idea actually carry a full game? And more specifically, can we build a full experience around the bite system? And by the end of it, yeah, actually, we can. It's not done, it's not polished, but there's enough to say this works. With this, we built a foundation. So now, the plan isn't going back and start over again. We're keeping this and building on top of it. If you're building a game on your own, you probably know this feeling. The highs where everything clicks and the moments where nothing works and you question all of it. This month was a bit of both for us, but we're still here, still building, still figuring things out. So if you're on the same path, keep at it. And remember, you're not alone. We've been trying to stay as open as we can through this whole process, sharing everything with our Discord community and our monthly YouTube dev updates. So if you want to follow along, check us out on socials for new behind the scenes updates. Jump into our Discord and wishlist the game. We'll keep sharing the journey as it unfolds.